Episode 4. You've just unlocked Charlotte, and still getting used to her. And her range. The sweet spot is something I'm going to have to ingrain in the recesses of my mind if I want to do maximum damage. It must be a pain for speedrunners to hit it every time, but almost certainly you're going to need to use it for speedrunning. Let's check out our journal entries since we just unlocked Charlotte. Oh, Salix changed. Infected by a coup worm, Salix has gained the power to slice through the very fabric of space, and lost all sense of self. Is it just me, or did he get heavier? I guess his hand got bigger. Cool color combination though. He's got to be all around with his C and durability. I don't recall what he was before his stats, but they definitely increased. Funny that he's faster now than Laguna. I guess he always was with his dash. But then Laguna got the dash, and then it felt like Laguna was faster, even though their dashes are probably the same speed. And Charlotte. Fittingly, she's an all-rounder with just some special in special. Very Belmont-esque as a whip user. When no curative seemed willing to protect Charlotte's home, she became a curative herself. Her dendrite whip conducts electricity, produced by her hands. What kind of animal is she anyway? Thought maybe like a possum or something from a distance, but looking at her art, I'm not sure. She's actually slightly less heavy than Laguna. Still taller. The stats are a fun thing, even if they don't pertain to anything like damage calculation or anything like that. It's still nice to see the stats. I'm pretty sure we go this way, because we didn't really unlock anything by doing this other than percentage for the Arrow-esque. And if the story made us go this way and we didn't unlock anything, then I assume it's because we have to go through here to the other side over there. That place I accidentally wandered into before. Her animation is pretty fun too. Well, let's make a pit stop, I guess. That's how you do it. Got a new enemy here. And a new type of wall. That's the whole purpose of giving you the bubble and giving you Charlotte. It's just like with Salix and his electric claws. Well, not just the elemental combination, but the sensible combination of immobilizing enemies that are hard to deal with as any character other than Laguna, and then following up with a big attack. Can't bubble this guy though. Yeah, I don't know if there's any better way to do this other than just shooting. Oh, they still. I guess I'm just getting the journal entries. How much do I even need for those? I've just been killing enemies on instinct, but... yeah, I guess I have to keep on killing. Except for these ones. Radiance Ring. When its bearer switches in, this ring emits a shockwave that damages enemies. It has a brief cooldown, however. Cool. I don't want to stick with this item combination the whole time, so... let's see. We put this on Laguna. Then what we could do is, whenever Charlotte takes damage, switch into Laguna, and that will simultaneously start healing Charlotte and damage any nearby enemies. Kind of like a quick recovery build or something. In addition to its combat-centric properties, these rings can also change color to indicate the bearer's mood. This one is stuck on mellow. Stuck, huh? I guess we can't see each character's mood. That would be a fun detail, but doesn't matter. Of course, their mood is going to change throughout the story, so that would be a pain to update every time. Oh wait, our heart is down to 1 now. This thing down here. It was 2 before, when we had Silex and had that nice cutscene. But I guess it went down to 1 after we lost Silex. It's not indicating how many people are in our party, but how many people are saved. So I guess the 1 is representing Laguna being saved, and Charlotte is not yet saved. I'm guessing that's what that means. Oh, back into the pipe. Damn. That almost killed me. Okay, thank goodness. How many times have I died already? There was that one experiment at the beginning, twice against Pippin, or whatever his name was, Piper, I don't know. And then once to the swarm of monsters. And probably some other times I'm forgetting, at least 4 times. Not that I'm doing a dust count or anything. Can she... right, I already tried. I was wondering if she can whip directly up. Actually, I didn't know you can look up and down by holding up and down. Good to know. We can probably hang on this ledge, right? Not that we have to. Trying to get the sweet spot, but should have just spammed attack. There we go. We can bubble this, right? Could have also gone to the right. And there's a dead end there for one of the parasite things. Let's go that way. Actually, we might hit a dead end here naturally. That does 20. That's a lot. We can hit this guy, no problem. Okay, there's a problem. Let's get out of here. He's there forever now. Oh. Nothing over here. Getting used to the range, little by little. Oh, you can bubble them. Didn't notice. I guess you have to do it once to send them rolling and another time to bubble them. Chalcivolt. Charlotte's house. I guess her color is green? Like a darker green? Wait, now that she has more health, let's swap these. You're the baby again. Interesting. It counts as a sweet spot, as long as the tip is inside them. I thought that might not count because the tip went past the front of his hitbox, but that's good. Actually, rather than putting it on whoever has more health, I should maybe be strategic about it, who's likely to get hit. Couldn't jump over it. Well, I guess anyone's likely to get hit, right? I'm going to get hit as anyone. But someone might get hit more often than others. Here we go. Every time we hit them, they send one out, so I'll be careful about hitting them, I guess. And also be careful about freeing them from their bubble. Oof. Why are they off screen? Oh wait, they cycled around somehow. Huh, funny. That's a fun little detail. The angling is more useful than I thought. Laguna, please correct me if I'm wrong, but that enormous parasite seemed to be targeting us, right? Yeah, I know that guy. He's the one who turned Silex into whatever Silex is now. You're being chased by a giant, evil portal monster, and you didn't think to mention it until now. We're so used to our boss hearing everything that happens and not having to explain things. Sorry, Charlotte. Don't think there's any way. Guess not. It actually has a pretty quick cooldown. You can kinda spam that. Not like this, but there may be a way to abuse that. Maybe I should be using it more actively rather than passively. I actually forget if there was anywhere I could go. Could I go further up? I could. Oh no, wait, I can't. Unless? No. Unless... No, that's no better. Strategically speaking. If I'm playing as Charlotte and whipping things around, I'm going to be trying to hit them with the sweet spot. But those enemies, if they're melee, will probably be approaching me. So if they get past my sweet spot, and within melee range, Charlotte gets hit. I would want to switch to Laguna, and damage them with this ring thing. The other way around doesn't really work, because if Laguna gets hit by something far away in a range battle, Swapping to Charlotte with this ring won't hit anything because it won't be in range. There might be better justifications, but I guess I shouldn't be worrying about it so much. Hey, it's that thing, isn't it? Finally, a Somal cap. I've looked everywhere for one of these. It's part of Arorast's nervous system. It should give me more control over my whip. I kinda wish I had a cool signature weapon. No, you don't. You have your water bubble thing. I only need this stupid whip because my natural abilities suck so much. Without it, all I can do is make a few sparks. Hardly curative agent caliber. Well, I think your whip is cool. You're like a hero from my grandpa's stories. Hey, don't really feel like a hero. But thanks, Laguna. Now if I can just attach this. Okay, now we can whip up. More up. There we go. I should be able to grapple onto ledges now. Sounds like something a hero would do. Can you drop it okay? Sheesh. Oh, it's A button, huh? I guess that's my remapping, or my remap buttons. A button or X button on my PS5 controller was also used for Laguna's bubble move. I thought that was just the jump button while underwater, but it ended up being the A button, as in not jump, but this attack 2 button. So the bubble isn't really an attack 2, but it uses that button for Laguna. And here, this is her attack 2, although I'm not sure this is even in attack. Oh, it even kinda auto-targets. Cool. Oh, one of these. Charlotte, can I ask you a question? No, Laguna, it's so late. I can literally hear you waiting. Fine, what is it? Why do you think you're a bad fighter? Really? Isn't it obvious? But I've seen you fight. You're awesome. You took out like 100 parasites today. That doesn't matter. If I need this stupid whip just to deal with pests like that, am I ever going to beat Nephili? Who's that? Nephili? The spirit parasite? The blizzard over peak scoot? Ringing any bells? Wow, you're really new to this whole curative thing, huh? Nephili is an incredibly powerful parasite. She's the reason my hometown's frozen half to death. And no one cares. Christy and the other curatives haven't even tried to deal with her. I care, Charlotte. We can fight Nephili together. Huh. You don't even know you're telling a joke. I tried to fight Nephili once, after I got my first whip. Climbed all the way up the mountain to where she lives. When she saw I wasn't bringing any offerings, she froze my legs together and made me crawl all the way back down. I'm sure there's something we... No, Laguna. There isn't. I'm not good enough and neither are you. No one is. Probably. I'm going to sleep. I don't want to talk anymore. Good night, Laguna. Good night, Charlotte. We'll figure something out, I promise. Good luck with that. I don't feel rescued. But maybe something is rescued. Are you feeling rescued, Charlotte? Oops. Not an attack. Oh. Ooh. Okay, let's heal up. I get down here. I bet we can do this. Actually, we could have just probably done that normally. Or not. Well, that's one little speedrunning thing. Not that it matters. Oh, that almost hit me. Okay, that hit. Let's abuse this. Not as big as I hoped. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use that better. Or just get better at the execution, as usual. There's the thing we can do. If we can't consecutively attack like this, we can just attack and swap. Although she attacks pretty fast, more than I give her credit for. I guess she just attacks slower in the air, or slightly maybe? Maybe not. Oops. Damn. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, that's bad. Well, I'm about to heal. And, turn this thing on for a little bit. Damn. These things are worse than Medusa heads. Oof. I'm not sure what the exact mechanic is for saving someone's life. It happened twice in a row there, but maybe it can only happen once per character? Or maybe something about the healing scarf or whatever played into that, I don't know. As long as they're not on one health, maybe they get saved or something. It's hard to say. Oh no. Am I gonna have to fight right now? I can't do that. I'm going back down. There might be enemies down there. Okay, they didn't respawn, good. So embarrassing to backtrack like this. Right, I didn't need to do that, I can just do this. Or, I have to be closer for it. Oh wait, that ledge may not be grabbable, for whatever reason. Let's actually turn this back on, since we won't get any during the fight, I presume. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. It actually takes a while to spawn in. Oh no. I was locked in there for a second, couldn't switch out. That was scary. Let me actually read that description. If I encounter one of them again, I want to know exactly what I'm dealing with. Huge, spiked, and ravenous, a single megaleech can imperil entire organs. Only the most skilled curatives dare to face these monsters. Alright, no tactical stuff. And it weighs 8,500 kilograms, jeez. B in strength, B in durability. Only saving grace is it's slow. Well, guess all I need to know is that... Oh, I could have jumped over it if I was more careful. Like that. avoided the fight entirely. The main thing I need to know is that apparently you can't switch out when it latches onto you with that thing. Its tongue or whatever. Which is especially scary if you're about to die. I just naturally switched to Laguna so that they can talk about quadruped things. Laguna? Is that you? Where in the world have you been? Wait, Laguna, you know this guy? Darn right he knows me. Hi, Grandpa. We need to have a talk, young man. How dare you let your old gramps worry like this? I swear, even your pops never caused me this much trouble. It's not my fault, Grandpa. There was this huge parasite, and I'm curative now. And I really missed you. So please don't be angry. Laguna lad, of course I'm not angry. Scared half to death, though. You're all I've got, you know. And for all I knew, you'd been devoured by some parasite days ago. I tried to get home as fast as I could, really. But I got attacked, and then my friend needed help. And now, somehow you're a curative agent, huh? Pops always said you'd surprise us. Come on over here, lad. I want to hear everything. But first... Sorry, Grandpa, we're here for our stuff, not to talk. Storm Orb. When equipped by Laguna, this trinket increases the rate at which his bubble attack charges. That's very important for me. Put that over here, right? Yeah. And put that on Laguna. Give this to... Oh, we need the recovery, don't we? I will die if I don't use this, won't I? Let's gamble. If it ends up not being useful, like not doing a lot of damage or something, I'll probably switch back to the rag. And the lore. A popular souvenir from Tempest Skewt. Filled with water and glitter that imitate a swirling storm when the sphere rolls. So this is where Laguna lives. It was actually not too far from where we started the game, just kind of over the corner. How's he normally get here anyway? Not that it matters. First of all, interior decorating check. We've got a rug, very important for quadrupeds, a fireplace, a bunch of family photos, I guess, and a clock. First one I've seen, I think. As well as a little bookshelf with books only on the bottom shelf. It wouldn't make sense to have a taller bookshelf, I guess. Or it'd at least be uncomfortable. Still no sign of some essentials, like kitchens or beds. Maybe they don't need beds as quadrupeds. Maybe this is the bed, the rug. But still, everywhere we've been, no bathroom. Maybe it doesn't matter on the Aerorask. And so, even though we don't know exactly what FB is planning, we're going to stop him. Whew, you've really been busy, huh? This curative stuff. Does it make you happy? It's complicated. I'm scared a lot of the time, but I just keep thinking about the stories you've told me. About curatives and heroes and monsters. I want to be like the people in those stories if I can. I guess that's the downside of teaching your grandkid how to be a good person. He'll run off and actually act the way you teach. You and your friends can stay here as long as you like. If you're not too busy saving the world. Just promise me you'll come back and tell me all about it, okay? I want to know you're safe. I promise, Grandpa. Love you lots. You do, kiddo. Always. And I guess we can stop by Grandpa whenever we want. When we beat the game and get 100% completion, I assume. Let's stop by and talk to Grandpa. It's, nice to meet you, I guess. Is something wrong, miss? Sorry, I forgot to meet my grandparents. It's weird. Seeing you and Laguna together. Makes me feel like jealous or something, maybe. Well, that's a right shame. I'm sorry for your loss, miss. It's fine. I don't really want to talk about it anyway. Well, that's too bad. Maybe when we come back later, you'll have more to talk about. So Laguna couldn't get here on his own. Not with this. Maybe if we came back here with Silex, we could do like a dashing maneuver with his dash, then do an air dash, then do a Laguna air dash, and get just enough height to get up there? Maybe. Doesn't matter. Unless you can get some special dialogue that way, in which case it matters very much. Now then. Why'd that do 2 hits? Oh right, because I switched. Where are we going again? I forgot. We got the thing for... We got the mushroom thing, so that opens up places to go. But in terms of actual plot, I'm not sure where that leaves us. Could go around clearing out some red things. But our goal is to rescue Silex, right? So when we were talking with Charlotte when we partied up, we talked about going to the lungs and getting a thing for her whip. Let's just go back to base. Maybe we'll be pointed in the right direction there. Can't go wrong with that, right? Maybe. I'm so bad at aiming, that's almost faster to kill them with. Oh, this was a bad fall the last time I did it. Now I can just do this, thank goodness. Oh, it goes straight forward too, interesting. The lock-on is something I haven't exactly wrapped my head around. Oof. Damn. Let's not fight. Can I open this up yet? If I go the long way around? I probably can. With the whip, maybe? Almost definitely. Let's do it now. Oh wait, I have to go around again. Oh dear. Probably actually should have gone back to base and healed up. Drop some healing items, please. Thank you. Now we can do this. And now this. Cool. The Euroresk heals a little bit. Less than 1% even. Guess a major percent is tied to story events. Ah, I missed my jump. Although maybe I can... Good. And now I can go all the way around without having to make a detour. No, wait. I thought I could go left there. Oops. Now I'm back here. By accident. Oh well. Oh wait, the yellow isn't... The yellow isn't a blockage that you can clear, or maybe it is, but it indicates an exit-only point. If I were to go down, I could only exit from there. I see. The X is marking an entrance that you can't enter. Got it. Why did it take me so long to figure that out? Want to see... Can we clear that out now? Well, we can reach this place, so maybe. Some other things we can't get through yet, but let's see, test this out. Rises pretty quickly, or not that quickly. But if we turn this on, that's way slower, so they stack. That's cool. Oh. What's over here? We need Silex. This is probably a sensible way to introduce new mechanics, rather than increasing the complexity by getting one new member every time. By giving you a new member and taking an old member away, you don't have to worry so much about swapping between 3 members. You have a limited moveset, so you only have to think about a few things. Until you actually get Silex back, which I'm pretty sure you will do. There's no way he's out of the game now. That'd be a weird move, right? The games have been weirder. Actually, I never tried this. Although I guess I have been trying it, I just didn't really internalize it, how quickly it charges. Oh, I think we're back... Yes, we're back here. We've been here before, right? Yeah, when we got that ability the first time. I don't think we've ever been down this particular path over here. But we've been into here before, so there's nothing to see here, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. How do you get into here? Somewhere in the lungs, or... Oh no. I see. We don't want to go this way. I almost made the same mistake that I did in episode 2. Should go down this path now that I unlocked it. And this is how you get in. Or... Huh. Thought there'd be more down here, but it's just for this. Okay. I actually thought this would be related to the whip, these orb things, like swinging around on them or something. Although I guess it doesn't really work out geometrically like that. They're probably for something else then. I meant to go back to base, but I got sidetracked. We can go back to base this way. Any way we can get that? Not that I'm aware of. But we can stop down here and check if there's anything to pick up. And explore a few more other areas too. Can't go up there. No good at attacking up this one. Oh, still hit me. Yeah, don't want to rapid fire those guys. I already knew that, but just gotta be more careful. So we can reach this. And this gets us what? Just a new area. A lot to go into here. This might actually be the right way to go. Maybe I didn't need to stop by base after all. Check down here first though. Can't clear this out. I don't think. Might just be a dead end, period. But we can talk to this guy. Archagent, I do not believe I have made your acquaintance. It's Charlotte, and you're a Goldrin. You keep the monsters from reaching Aras's heart. Yes, it is a sacred duty. The heart is the most vital of Aras's organs. If it were to become infected, Aras would perish soon after. And the ruin of our home would bloom with foul parasitic growth. Just like Virask. What is Virask? Once, Virask was a majestic world creature, sibling to our beloved Arask. Now, Virask's corpse drifts between the stars, writhing with parasites. On a clear night, you can still see that world's cold carcass, floating in the distant void. Really, I bet it's in the skybox in the background. If you're in the right location in the world, you can probably see it. Have to look out for it. It is a reminder to all curative agents of the fate we fight and die to prevent. Actually, I didn't realize it, but he said to meet him again after we looked death in the eye. Wasn't exactly sure what that meant, but that must have been the time we almost died in the acid pool, right? Goldrin, you must have heard about Silex, right? Yes. I admit the circumstances shocked me. I know better than any the toll that this duty can exact, but still. Silex somehow seemed untouchable. You're the top curative, right? Can't you help him? Somehow? Little Laguna, I am honor-bound to guard this gate. I cannot stray from my post even for Silex. However, I will tell you this. The Kuworm infection, while dire, is not irreversible. A tremendous physical impact might be sufficient to dislodge the vermin from Silex's skull. Won't that hurt Silex? I promise, if you manage to knock the Kuworm loose, he'll thank you for it. Well, maybe this wasn't what he was talking about, staring death in the face. But actually, I think about it. Well, let's just keep going. I guess the only place that we really unlocked was over here. Which might be the actual way forward. It's an entirely new zone. Must be the way forward, right? Uh-oh. Can we do this? We can. That was almost bad. Kinda wish I went back to base to talk to everyone. If I do another world event, then I might lose out on some dialogue, but I guess that's fine. Could I have also gone left here? Oh, nope. Don't go down, just look down. Oh, I can't. That's a weird Pikmin. Let's double check if we can go left. Uh-oh, nothing here. Anything further to the right? I don't think. Is there something over there? Oh wait, can jump on this. There's something here. Alright, let's go. Why not? The Pikmin thing. Doesn't seem very dangerous. Oh, oh! Ouch. I should have ran towards the house. So this thing, Rupo. B for durability. I feel like the special should be like a nest or something. A strange creature that shatters into crystalline shards when its fragile tip is struck. Curatives commonly employ the phrase nervous as a Rupo. This is like, what's that thing? Like windshields. Tempered glass or something? Where a single point is weak and makes the rest shatter, whereas the rest is durable. I'm not sure where that weak point is on a windshield, but it's a similar concept or something, I think. Oh! Okay. Thought I could run away from it, but it was actually a really quick explosion. What the hell is that? Is that an Evangelion or something? One of the angels? Let's hide under this thing. There we go. Looks like they might have separate hitboxes, so using the whip is the way to go. Oh, we caused a drainage. Interesting. Does this help against lava? This is lava, right? No, it's toxic. Or rather, that thing only works on toxic liquids. This is definitely not toxic. Nope. Oh, and now we're back here. Ended up going in a circle. Did we get anything from that? I guess we drained it out so we can go back up. But let's actually head back to base. Like I said, I do want the dialogue. Does it only count as electricity in the tip? Damn. Let's test that. Yep, only electric in the tip. I really need to heal Laguna. Oh no. Can't swamp. Looks like there's a cooldown after they get saved. Guess we can also go up here. We've never been there, have we? Oh good. Well, that's for Charlotte, so she's become very tanky. More so than even Silex, I think. We haven't been here, have we? Gotta be careful. No, wait, we have. We have been here. Have I just never gone left here? I guess it's a secret. You could pick that up way earlier. Don't think we can do anything with those bubbles. Not yet. And nothing there. So back to base it is. There we go. Let's get that sweet, sweet dialogue. If I don't get any, then I'd be severely disappointed. Actually, it's our first time as Charlotte, like playing as Charlotte, so we'll definitely get new dialogue here. And thinking about it, I don't think I actually talked to the bird here after we lost Silex and I had Laguna here. I think I talked about talking to Kui, but then I didn't talk to Kui. Christy, we need to talk. Charlotte, is this about Nephilim? We have talked. Even if we could fight the spirit parasite, I'm not even sure that's possible. It would take the full force of the curatives, which we absolutely cannot muster right now. During the current crisis, we need to prioritize parasites that directly threaten Arask's health. So the lives of the people in Peakskew don't matter to you, do they? Charlotte, it's my job to see the big picture. We can't save anyone if we don't save Arask first. I guess we'll just let Peakskew freeze then. Great work, Christy. Should be the same here. Or not. Where should we head next, Director Christy? Any idea where Silex is? Right, it wouldn't be the same because the last time we talked to her, she directed us to team up with Charlotte, which we've done now. Unfortunately, I don't have a read on Silex. He's hard to pin down after, you know. But I know a few places you could look. I've sensed some parasite activity in Ararest's stomach, connected to the esophagus underground. Okay, yeah, that was the correct place to go, so I'm glad I came back. The stomach is clearly that red area with lava, which I guess that would be that digestive fluid. So maybe that is toxic water or something? Probably not. And also the esophagus is that long red tunnel we were in, which I never realized. That does explain it though. It connects to the stomach, and I guess the front of the Ararask is towards the right. The cervical vertebrae can be found to the east, but you might need help to navigate them. And of course, the mountains and peaks skewed are above this camp if you can find a way to climb up. I'm sure that's where Charlotte wants to go. And the Guna. If you do find Silex, don't approach him. Let me know and we'll decide what to do next. Sounds like I actually have options on where to go. So I could either go to the stomach or actually go up to Peak Skewed. I already started on the stomach, so maybe I should finish that up. We'll do that. Oh, this is a secret. I didn't even think about it. Just saw legend. Shadowcat. Oh, I could have gotten this as Silex. If Silex equips this rare collectible, dashing will render him momentarily invincible. Turns his roll into a dodge roll. Good to know. So this is his little secret, huh? Could have dropped off the ledge as Silex and dash rolled into here. This is where he does his working out. Got a little punching bag, though I guess he uses his claws on it. And some toys on the ledge. What's this thing up here? Does he say anything if we... No, he wouldn't say anything, he's in the party, but... I'd feel like he doesn't want us coming down here and finding this stuff. So what's the lore? No one ever sees Silex take this action figure off his shelf. And yet, it assumes a new pose every day. Now then, Kui, let's actually talk to you this time. Pretty sure I didn't. For someone who's not a curative, you sure live close to HQ. Who wouldn't want to live here? It's the safest place on Arask. I guess so. Where do you come from then? Far away. Peaceful little forest village, with seeds enough for everyone to share. Despite the quiet though, we couldn't help but feel uneasy. So you've been kinda anxious for most of your life then? That must be... Ghosts! It was ghosts in the trees, abducting anyone who left the village. I escaped, but trouble follows me everywhere now. Do you know how to lift a curse? I don't think that's covered in curative agent training. And now we get to talk to you as Charlotte. How's it going, Kui? Holding up okay? Well, I've been having trouble sleeping, and I've lost some feathers because of the stress. And I can feel a painful death creeping ever closer by the minute. I know the feeling, believe me. Let's give it time and it'll pass, I promise. Yeah, okay, I'll try. Talking to Kui is useless as ever, but do I love it. One more person to check in on. I believe he should have the same thing we talked to him as... from when we talked to him as the Guna. Or not. How's your training going? Are you kids making progress? Well, I can surf dash in the air now, and Charlotte's getting real good at grabbing ledges. Glad to hear it. Remember though, a good team of curatives is more than the sum of its parts. Think about it. If you dash up to reach a ledge Charlotte couldn't quite reach, then Charlotte might be able to grab on for you, teaching you how to sequence break. What a very kind Metroidvania. Although maybe that's not necessary. Maybe it is necessary later on, and therefore not a sequence breaking technique. But still, it's used for saving some time in some areas, I think. It requires some tricky mid-air maneuvering, but I have faith that you could manage it with practice. Victor, I can't thank you enough for telling me about the Dendrite Whip and the Somal Camp. I'd be pretty useless without this weapon. I don't like that way of thinking, Agent. The whip is certainly a powerful weapon, but it only amplifies your abilities. The electric charge comes from you. I carved my knife from one of Arorast's teeth, but would you call me useless without it? No, I guess not. Also, that's awesome. We need to take that advice to heart. Charlotte's certainly been down on herself recently. I think she needs to stand here and stare Victor in the face until the lesson hits home. It's a good time to take a break.